call 800-395-1601. If you own a Cook's Essentials pressure cooker, we would love to hear from you. This beautiful lady next to me is one of the newer members of the Cook's Essentials team. Hi, Shireen. This is Shireen Pavlidis, and she is an incredible chef.
Thank you.
She also has been a member of our QVC team here for a little bit, but she has also hosted her own food television shows, so she knows her way around this whole thing. But when it comes to pressure cooking, this is where we really get to infuse flavor, Shireen,
Yes.
don't you think?
Oh my goodness, I gotta tell you. So here I have a pizza pasta. So this took 5 minutes, right? So super quick, super easy. We put dry pasta right in here. 5 minutes later, look how ooey gooey that is, right? So here's the reason why I love pressure cooking. I love pressure cooking because it infuses so much flavor, right? Flavor that you can't get from the stove, you can't get from a Dutch oven. It is so much different simply because it just injects and pulverizes so much flavor.
I love that about it. Now, this is a 2-quart digital stainless steel pressure cooker. The color that you just saw in Shireen's hands, that's that beautiful stainless steel. Then the color that's next door here, that's that cinnamon. Isn't that pretty and
So
shiny
nice.
and gorgeous? Then next door we have the copper. Also pretty and shiny and gorgeous. And I know it's kind of dark on our set, so please know these are very bright jewel tone metallic colors.
Yes.
The eggplant is next door. That's where you're getting that really pretty purple. Then we have the green, which I do believe, is that still our most limited color choice? Okay, green, and then we have the blue here at the end. So all 6 colors are still available. The comparable retail value is $51.66. You're getting $11.68 off by shopping with us this morning. It's on a featured price of $39.98, and we have 3 easy payments of $13.33. Now, the reason the 2-quart is a lovely size is because we can feed a family of 2 or 4.
Agree.
But this is great for sides too, and those
Absolutely.
comfort food afternoons.
Absolutely. So I love it has a really small footprint, and yes, it's ideal to serve 2 people. So maybe if it's just you and your husband, you're empty nesters, maybe you're single here and you've always wanted a pressure cooker. Here, now you can have it. Leave it on your countertop. It has such a small footprint, and look at this. So I always say, don't buy a pressure cooker simply because you want to save time, right? Buy a pressure cooker because your food is going to taste that much better. Uber tender, succulent, and juicy. Yum. This is a 2-pound pot roast. So we have more of it in our pot here. And this is gonna, and here's the bonus. The bonus is you get it done in 1/3 of the time.
Oh, see, now when it comes to, I don't care, even though it's this early in the morning, I'll still try the pot roast. Oh, that's so good. Oh,
So good.
so tender, so flavorful. And you mentioned saving time on cooking.
Yes.
We have a little chart that actually gives everybody a good kind of one-pager look at how much time they could save by using a pressure cooker.
Yes. So here we have a rib roast. You can get it done in half the time. So most of your meals is going to be 1/3 to half the time. A rump roast, 1/3 of the time. Bone-in ham, 1/3 of the time. A whole chicken. You will have the most amazing homemade chicken noodle soup, which I will share with you on my social media, in 1/4 of the time in your pressure cooker. Boneless chicken breast. We have 2 features here. So this is not only a high pressure, it's also a low pressure pressure cooker. So you can control tender proteins like fish and boneless, skinless chicken breasts.
Oh, that's nice.
And here's
to have that flexibility.
And I love this, Mary, because you have a browning feature, and I'll go through all of the presets here. You have a browning feature, and now we have this delicious jus, which is just the beginning of our gravy. You can take this from pressure cooking and then go back to that browning and thicken it and make a delicious gravy.
Can you show us, as you mentioned,
Absolutely.
the buttons on the front? We would love to see.
Okay, so here's how you're gonna start.
Okay.
So I'll just clear it for you. So you're gonna first hit your menu button. Your menu button will page you through each feature. So you have a pressure cooker high, pressure cooker low. So just like I said, which is ideal for those tender proteins like fish and lean chicken. You have a keep warm function, which is great for reheating. You have a slow cooker low, which defaults to 8 hours. Then you have that browning feature, which is great to get that caramelization, and at the end to make gravies. You have a preset of chili stew, which defaults to 15 minutes. Hard-boiled eggs, you can do hard-boiled eggs in here. Just add 1.5 cup of liquid, and in 6 minutes you have hard-boiled eggs. Your rice,
awesome.
And this is your rice cooker, so you can make rice in here, your 1-to-1 ratio, and then you will have rice in 8 minutes, and then you have a delayed timer, so you can set it in the morning, head off to work, use the slow cooker mode, or if you're just running out for errands, you can do the pressure cooker as well.
Can you imagine you fight traffic all the way home and you get home and there's pot roast? I would probably shed a tear.
Yes.
The stainless steel, very popular. We also have the cinnamon, we have the copper, the eggplant, the green, and the blue. 6 colors for you, 3 easy payments of $13.33. And remember that non-stick cooking pot on the inside, that is removable, so it's easy to clean as well. But when it comes to being able to infuse flavor in less time, we always turn to pressure cooking, and this is such a great comfort food tool for this time of year too, Shireen.
Exactly. This is cheesy grits. We did this in 10 minutes, so no more slaving over the stove, stirring, stirring, stirring. You can pressure cook and make delicious cheesy grits. You want a little
You know I do.
You need a little taste. We need
spoon.
to get you a spoon.
I'm not that fussy. I could just use the serving.
I think you
Shireen,
should. And
we're all friends here.
I love it. Right?
Ooh.
And
Ooh.
easy. 10 minutes. Pressure cook grits. How about it?
You know what? I'll get a clean spoon. I'll get you some at home. Hang on. You know what? This is Cook's Essentials. You can only find it here at QVC. You mentioned social. How do we find you on social media?
Cooking with Shireen on Facebook and Instagram. So
SHEREEN.
You're the best.
That's my girl. So last look, the last dish that we're going to take a look at, you actually added greens in
Yes.
while it's cooking.
Exactly. So we did a Tuscan bean soup. So in here we have some chicken stock, we have some cannellini beans, chickpeas, and tomatoes. So this is so delicious. You can even add some ditalini pasta too and do like a pasta vazul. That's how my father pronounces it. I know it's not the right way, but he's Italian. He's forgiven.
Whatever Dad says is right.
Exactly.
So
and then add a little spinach at the end.
Beautiful.
And you have this delicious soup in 15 minutes that tastes like it's been on the stove for hours.
It's
because
gorgeous.
that's what pressure cooking does. It infuses so much flavor.
8 inches high, 10.5 inches wide, 10.5 inches long, 3-foot cord, just to cover the semantics for you. This is blue, this is green, eggplant, copper with the heavenly grits, cinnamon, and stainless steel. Less than $40 on the featured price means you're saving $11.68. Thank you, Shireen.
Thank you, sweetie.
We are 7 minutes from a hot pick in the show, and find Shireen on social. You can have a lot of fun with her there. She shares recipe, but